भारत में इजराइल के काउंसलेट जनरल कोबी शोशानी हमारे साथ में हैं। इजराइल में जिस तरह से हमास के आतंकवादियों ने हमला किया है उस विषय पर हम काउंसलेट जनरल से बात करेंगे, उनकी प्रतिक्रिया लेंगे। सर, इजराइल इज नाउ इन बिग ट्रबल। हमास attack on Israel and targeted civilian also.
It's right. Since Saturday morning, 6:30 in the morning Israeli time, Israel at war. And at war, it's like a war. Right now, I have to say that after last more or less 48 hours, we control, the special forces of Israel control most of the southern part of Israel, most of the villages and the settlements and the cities around the Gaza Strip. But there are some terrorists who are hiding in the bushes, but I can assure to you that we'll find them one by one, alive or dead.
But so many videos, so many photos coming from social medias, even news channels, and they are very brutal. We can't see that videos.
I can't see them either. You're absolutely right. They are not human beings. They are not even terrorists. They are animals. The way that they acted against young kids, some elderly people, some women, this is something that I think that even the Muslim world cannot accept. This is something which will come with a very hard and determined retaliation that haven't been seen before. Because it brings us to our open nerves, historical nerves that we have, and they will have to pay the price for it.
But one question is that it's a totally intelligence failure. You can accept this because no one can in mind that this kind of big attack planning by Hamas, and sudden we can saw that by air, by earth, from everywhere they are targeting and entering in forcefully in Israel.
I cannot even hide it. You know, it's one of the main topic right now in the Israeli channels. It was, you can describe it as a failure or a misconception. It doesn't matter what is the word that we are defining the idea. But right now we are concentrating in only one thing, or maybe two.
What is the current scenario in war right now?
Right now, as I said, that right now we are actually controlling most of the areas of the villages and the cities around the Gaza Strip. Although we know that there are some still terrorists running, trying to hide, save their life, and run away back to Gaza Strip, but everything is closed. We not let them do so. It will be one incident or more, but this is the first part. Right now there is a very harsh bombardment by the Israeli Air Force over Gaza Strip, but it's just the beginning. It's going to be harder and harder. First of all, we have to be sure that everything is clear in our side, and then it's going to be the retaliation, because, as I told you before, as a DNA of the Israeli, as our open nerves, historical background, it's going to be, they touch our history sensitivities. And I don't want to be in the other side right now.
Who is behind this attack? What do you think? So many now other countries are also supporting Hamas. So actually, what do you think? Who is behind this? Because how much they are taking for arms, weapons. It's not possible that in one day they are planned an attack and they are carrying atomic weapons, missiles and extra.
Definitely. First of all, the blame is absolutely Hamas. Hamas planned it, operated it, and did it in his brutal way with his own brutal people. And they will pay for it. Of course, something like that, you need an advice, you need the money, you need the operation, you need a technological background, you need a lot of help from outside. And the terrorists know how to cooperate among them. It's known not only in Israel, it's known all over the world. Terrorists like terrorists. And when they like each other, they cooperate with them. We know some involvement came from Iran, some of them from Hezbollah, some of them internally in Gaza Strip. There are several groups of terrorists They're cooperating with them. Sometimes they fight against each other. It's okay. We know the information. Maybe it was a misconception. Maybe it was a failure, as you mentioned before. It's the biggest question right now in Israel. But right now we are not even dealing with that. First of all, we need to fight and we need to win. And that's what we're going to do.
Our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, clearly says that India with Israel. What do you say that?
When I saw the tweet, and I retweeted with a quote as well, and I get fantastic coverage for that, this is the only thing that makes me smile and happy yesterday. And this is show the respect and the mutual commitment between our two beloved countries. And I get thousands of messages in the social media, in the WhatsApp, in my friends' telephone calls that gave me a call with their support. And the things that everybody mentioned, you know, that concerning Israel, there is no opposition and coalition in India. And this is something that is very, very important for us. We don't need any military help. We don't, but your moral help, as your Prime Minister described it in a very fantastic words, make us very proud of our relations. And I have to tell you, there is a lot of respect for his words in Israel, in a highly appreciation.
Sir, one more question. India is also facing same problem since many decades from Pakistan side. What do you think? Now it's a time to all other countries came forward and speak about this kind of terror attack.
I was sent to Mumbai in 2008, 2 days or 3 days after 26/11. Since then, the cooperation between the good states, and when I say good states, I'm talking about the moral states, including India, including United States. You have to see what President Biden said and what he's doing right now with Israel. It's unprecedented. The European countries, all of them supported the state of Israel and its right to defend herself. Then the cooperation is already started. I assume that yesterday or Saturday, it was our 26/11. We have to learn the lesson and we have to find out better solutions. This is my word, but the cooperation we have with the good countries, with the moral countries, and this is something that we will have to continue to do and to strengthen these relations with the state that's fighting against terrorism.
But when India talking about in so many platforms, international platforms about terrorism, at that time many countries talking about good terrorist, bad terrorist. Our country already, terrorist is only terrorist. They are not good, they are not bad.
Terrorist is a terrorist, and terrorist should be hiding or dead. No other solution. If you are a terrorist, you are not can be a good human being, because if you kill civilians, if you kill kids, if you kill women, if you kill elderly people, sometimes that they are with the Alzheimer or with some other mental, you are not a terrorist. You are an animal. And this is the approach that we have to bring into the world. These people are not terrorists. They are animals. They are not human beings.
It's a tough time for Israel. How much tough time? And any message for Hamas terrorists? They are organizers, they are supporters.
I tell you a secret. You know, the Israeli DNA, when you are under attack, this is our best weapon. The best weapon. You know why? We are become united. Doesn't matter which political idea you have. This is the best, and when we are together, and you have to see the lines of people who are donating blood, or making money, or sending food to the soldier doesn't matter who are they. This is our best weapon. They make the biggest mistake. They make us united, and when we are united, believe me, don't be against us.
But it's tough time, really. And India with you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I think it's a very kind word of you. We know that I was here many years before. I started to live here 30 years ago. I know that the love to Israel is unprecedented, and it's a real love. And I have to tell you that it's the same thing towards India and Israel. You can see the young generation here traveling from Manali to Calcutta to Bangalore and Goa and Kerala and Munnar and of course Mumbai and Maharashtra, and because they fell in love with this country. There is a lot of respect in Israel towards the Indian tradition, culture, and concept. Then you can, and also in our political way, and we really appreciate what your words are. It's very important for me.
Sir, what do you think? How much time Israel will take to finish all these things, or we are going in third world war? Because so now we can see that Ukraine-Russia war is going on now. Hamas attack on Israel and so many countries supporting Hamas. So can we going on third world war?
I don't think so, but in the Middle East, definitely, it's something that everybody open their ears and television and channels and look what's going on there. And the lesson not only be said, it has to be shown.
How much time you will take to finish Hamas?
I cannot say. Prime Minister make it in a very clear voice that how many weeks, months needed, it will take. But I cannot say weeks, I cannot say months, but definitely we are not going to give up.
थैंक यू सो मच मिस्टर कोबी शोशानी जो हैं वो काउंसलेट जनरल हैं मिड वेस्ट के भारत में, जो बता रहे थे कि टेररिस्ट सिर्फ टेररिस्ट होता है और टेररिस्ट का खात्मा किया जाना चाहिए। और जिस तरह से भारत ने सपोर्ट किया है, प्रधानमंत्री ने खुले शब्दों में इजराइल का समर्थन किया, उसको लेकर भी उन्होंने धन्यवाद दिया। लेकिन उन्होंने माना कि एक मुश्किल दौर से इस वक्त इजराइल गुजर रहा है, लेकिन उनका ये भी कहना है कि मुश्किल दौर जब आता है उस वक्त ही चीज़ें नज़र आती है और उस वक्त उनके देश में पूरी तरह से एकता है, हर कोई निकल कर अपने सैनिकों को मदद कर रहा है और वो हमास का पूरी तरह से खात्मा करेंगे, चाहे जितना भी समय इसमें लगे। कैमरा पर्सन जतिन बांद्रे के साथ राजीव सिंह, TV9 भारतवर्ष, मुंबई।